Good morning, good morning, good morning, my neighbors. How y'all doing? I had to kind of run and change a little bit. Got my Xbox controller all in the way. My son's tablet. Let's get rid of that thing. And let me bring my notepad. I was actually taking a trade and I was kind of like all over the place. I didn't even send out the link to everybody in my community to know that I am online. So bear with me as I do that right now. Boom, 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 boom. I hope y'all did hit that like, subscribe, and the bell button. That way you know when I'm online. That's a lot faster than me sending out the link and everything else. So I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to all my subscribers that are here, or if you're watching this a little bit later, by all means, I understand. You're greatly appreciated when it's all said and done. Boom, 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 boom. Where? Okay, that's that. That's that. And I need to post inside. Oh, that's why I'm in the wrong spot. All right, so let me go ahead. We are live. All right, so the market is a little quick. Oh, I had the caps on. We are live. Get it together, JD. All right, so that's that. Let me go ahead and get me thingy studio. Boom, and I got my link. I got my link. All right. Oh, I gotta update the description. If you haven't signed up for my boot camp, there is still tickets available. It's very intimate. I don't want a lot of people in there. I got my diamond folks. They're probably gonna be chiming in, taking their trades. Let me go ahead and post this. Boom, and we are live. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get this party started. So I've been touring around with a whole bunch of alerts and everything else, but that's not the reason you are here. You are here to find out what is going on with the market. And I don't even have my iPad here to control my screen, so bear with me. I'm going to have to do this with the mouse. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is actually doing this thing here. I kind of drew a fib. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me come to the daily and point this out for you. So I did kind of draw a fib here because I was actually looking for something along the lines of a push-up. And I was thinking that we're like, good morning, welcome to the party, welcome to the party. You see how this MACD is curling up? So I'm asking myself, where are they going? Are they going for the 50 EMA? Are they trying to like rebalance and take over this candle? Are they going for this gap? Like there is just so much things that's here, but the CPI data was a mixed bag. And also the Fed did went ahead and announced stating that they probably, I don't think he really confirmed, but there's a good opportunity that they're going to cut rates in September. So I think the market is trying to price some of that stuff in. So just be a little careful. I will not be surprised that the volatility really kicks in. And I have 5 minutes to go through the rest of them. Let me go ahead and keep this party going. So we're going to go with crude oil. Crude oil, remember this? This was a nice little fair value gap fill that we was trying to play. I kind of got stopped out and retrace, came up to this level, but this is going to be very tricky for swings, right? Because the 250 is kind of like crossing back and forth, and it is putting in what looks like a W. So oil could get a nice little push. I would be bullish if it was above $80.13, good psychological level. All right, so let's go ahead, keep this going. We got gold. So gold is looking like it's trying to get above that high, right? That 2522, and I was a little apprehensive on how we was going to get there because when it's all said and done, we do have a tiny, when I say tiny, I'm talking about a tiny imbalance that's sitting right here between the space. Let me go ahead and highlight this from here to here when we came down the first time, and we didn't really fill this all the way out. So I was very curious, what is this the area that all the buyers bought up and they was like, hey, we're just going to take it up here? Did they take some of their profits because they noticed it's going to take some time before they get up here? And now everybody else realizing, oh wait, we forgot something, gotta go check out that imbalance. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what the stock does there, or that instrument. And silver is kind of putting a little weight on it. I think because silver is playing back and forth inside of this range, it's the one that's really putting a lot of trickiness to this. I still think this M pattern can pan out for the rest of the measure move, so I can see silver getting down to this level. All right, how much time do I have? Okay, so let's go ahead and speed this up. British pound. Let's go with the British pound. Market going up, British pound goes up, and we are back in sync with that. I'm looking at this as a continuation possibly. You can see that this doji that we have right here, it is building a little bit of an order block. So I think that's the reason why we're rejecting. If we can't get above here, I can see the British pound start to fall. And I think this is the momentum we need to go fill that gap on the NASDAQ. So this is going to be very interesting. Do we put a bullish fair value gap on the daily by the time the day is out, and then maybe get a push towards Thursday, and maybe start to reject in Friday? I don't know. We're just speculating when it's all said and done. All right, natural gas. So here comes natural gas. Natural gas is trying to go ahead and get above that level. You can see that the 50 EMA is putting a lot of pressure on it, and I want to see this thing kind of like really chill out. Like, I don't think it's at season yet, but we'll see what happens. We got a double doji that could possibly be a little bit of a continuation. So we failed our what would be a little bit of an evening star here, but we'll see. The stochastic is on that over sold area, or that upper register, depending on how you look at it. But I could see this kind of coming back down, retesting this area at the very least, but I really wanted to fill that gap. All right, so let's go to the Russell. The Russell has been given a lot back, but it's trying to make that recovery. Again, I am very concerned about this 20,000 level. We peaked down to it. We got to 19,992, and then we started bouncing. So I'm thinking that when it's all said and done, let me get rid of all these lines. I think that we got ourselves what is a potential uptrend. Where's my trend line? Come on, baby. Give me my trend line. All right, there we go. Oh, no, it did not. Give me my trend line. There we go. All right, so we got ourselves a potential uptrend right here, and I am looking at it like this as a potential uptrend. Again, we do have a downtrend that is right here that started from this point to this point, but we consolidated until we broke through. It needs to fill out into this fair value gap and probably be a little bit bullish until I get to about 2182. I'm looking for a possible rejection somewhere around there, but you can see that 50 EMA is putting a lot of pressure. Let's see how the day ends out. If the day ends where we kind of stay above the 50 EMA, somewhere around there, that could mean a bullish Thursday. So that'll be really, really interesting. All right, how much time I got? Okay, last one, the dollar. All right, so let's go to the dollar. The dollar looks like this, right? Now, this is very interesting on how the dollar is operating, because when I saw this candle happen, I was like, okay, so we're probably going to go ahead and touch this low before the day is out. And you could see we did not, so we got a little bit of bounce. So they were waiting for the CPI data. Oops, I pushed the wrong thing. We were waiting for the CPI data to come through, and you can see that the CPI data is mixed, so it makes the dollar mix. Here's our def cross. Do we go back and retest the 50 EMA a little quickly? Possibly. So if this is going to act like a double bottom, then we need this to go ahead and break above 103.52. Do not be bearish on the market unless the dollar breaks 103.52. That's what I'm saying. And then now we're going to go ahead and get ourselves ready for our NQ. NQ, where are you? All right, so we got not 15 hour, 15 minute. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for our range. Let's see. Ugh, that is a very, very weak MACD, and it's flirting with a bearish divergence here and here. So this is going to be very interesting as we go into the open. Be a little careful. Let's see. Let me come to the 1 hour. Let's do some fun stuff. Already got the golden cross. That's what made me a little bullish in the market yesterday. I did recover some of my money. I had an appointment, so I did leave out of the market a little early. But the market just basically slow dripped all the way up, all green candles the whole entire day. So if you were in that, congratulations. Locked in those wins and you had some fun. Give yourself a nice round of applause. That's what makes you a consistent trader. All right, so I'm looking at it kind of like on the lines of this, right? If we're going to stay bullish, we need to stay along this line. So I would say breaking or penetrating the 50 EMA might be a little tricky, especially the way we kind of did the range with the news. So I'm very curious on how price action reacts to this information here. And I am going to be curious on the 15-minute orb to see what it does at that point too. So we're going to have a lot of information coming in, and I want to say we're going to have some fun. All right, market's open. Getting a little bit of a push. Let's see how that goes. Let me put this to the side. Oh, see, I'm moving so fast, I didn't even log into my accounts. Oh man, I was like, yeah, I gotta go ahead and show y'all all of this, and I am behind the 8 ball. So let me go ahead and do that. And then we'll probably look at some tickers as the 15-minute is forming. And if you got some tickers that you want me to look at or put on the screen, by all means, go ahead and put it inside of the chat. Looks like we're breaking out at the top of the news. That's going to be very interesting. We'll see what happens there. Okay. Costco is kind of sitting still. AVGO. Oh, we got a $2 pop on AVGO. Shout out to everybody that took the insane craziness in the community. We're paper trading a bit of a strategy, and we're going to go ahead and see how that goes. If you actually took the trade instead of paper trade, congratulations. You should be happy at where you are, and we'll see exactly how this goes. All right, so let me go ahead and get this there, put that to the side, and I need my other login. Oh, I don't even have my Thinkorswim open. All right, that's there. All right, good. I'm in that. And it looks like that AVGO has already popped up. Let's see what it is. About 10%. You should be happy. So we're going to be sitting on some cushion. We'll see how the market reacts to that information. All right, boom, boom. Let me get myself completely ready. Oh no, we're not buying no yesterday puts. Let's get rid of that saved order. This thing got beat up. We'll leave that alone. And what's going on over there? Oh, pizza getting beat up, but we'll see what happens there. All right, so it rejected the top of the news. So we probably put in a bit of a divergence there, and they're probably like, let's take our profits, and we might go retest this area. This will be fun. We'll see. We will see. So far, the 15-minute kind of looks like this. We got a top area somewhere around here. All right. Let's see. And I need my Thinkorswim. That's the last one. Thinkorswim. So let's go ahead and take a peek at some tickers. Costco looks like this. Looking at it on a daily. I was very curious on Costco. We did put a little bit of a hammer. I think if this thing I like this MACD though. I really do. So this could be a pullback for entries on Costco. Just keep an eye on that one. RCL. I kind of explained this a couple days back or last week. I think it probably was last week. This gap up was just amazing, and I was targeting for a bearish move to the downside from Friday, but this thing was just so impactful as we came in on Monday, and I thought it was just going to break the 200, so I was looking for a retest and coming down. I thought all of this was going to be retested, but this thing just reversed right on the 200. Walmart, I was thinking about shorting this one. I may consider that. Only thing that sucks is earnings coming, so it's going to be a thought. I might paper trade to just kind of see what's going on. Oracle is a very strong ticker. I did not want to put this in my bearish list, but again, this pullback was kind of violent, right? Came back, filled some gaps. I thought they were going to go ahead and touch the 200, so I was thinking, maybe the 200 at the very least. But Oracle is a really good company. It usually is a pullback. Let's go over in the bull side. I got Starbucks. Oh my God, that thing is so pretty, so pretty. If you seen my video and you got in on Monday, congratulations. If you did not, you can go back and look at the video. I'll post the link. Actually, I think I posted the link on yesterday's video. All right, and then HCA. This thing is still going. I was apprehensive only because the histograms was just a little bit terrible. So I was thinking about a bearish divergence there. And then the weekly did look like it was kind of a little tired, but it looks like we are making some new highs. So we'll see what happens with HCA. Oh, 5 minutes just went by. Let's go over to NQ again. We'll come back to the list and see what's going on there. Let's see, 15 minutes. Ooh, they are giving it all back. Giving it all away. Give it away now. All right, let me put in, because I didn't even log into this. All right, got my thing swim ready. Ooh, are we gonna toy with something like this? Oh, you know what? I did say I was gonna start doing this to kind of be crystal clear. So this will be bullish above here and bearish below here, and we'll adjust accordingly until that 15 minutes settles, and we will see what goes on over there. All right, so that looks good. That looks good. Let me make sure I have this chart. Wait, what did I just close? Oh, I don't need that. Let me just get this here, because I may scalp some fun stuff depending on how I feel. And nice liquidation sweep, and they came back to my target. I had a target pre-market to get under 116, and we did that with the volume kicking in. I didn't get another entry into that as I was explaining everything, but we'll be patiently waiting for a trade to put on. Man, it did not, it kind of rejected as soon as it got close to here, so it kind of got up to this area at 131. I thought I was going to get back to 150 because we kind of danced around that 150 a lot, but this rejection, I think they're not feeling too confident of that upside. Let's see what's going on with oil. Nice little bounce here on this 15 minute. Let's come up to the 1 hour. Kind of bull flag breakout ish, right? Nice little retracement, kind of sideways here. I like this area here for an order block. So if you're gonna wait for another entry, maybe get a little consolidation, but I won't be surprised if the 1 hour is already getting the party started. And let's take a peek at gold. I think gold is gonna come for that area. Where's my daily? Are you gonna come back down here? Is that what we're doing? We'll see. 1 hour looks like this is gonna go down. 2 hour looks like it engulfing in 22 minutes. Ooh, whoa. That looks like Dump City. We touched the 50 EMA here, and looks like we bounced off the 50 EMA. They're trying to keep it above the 2500 level, but it looked like it's struggling. So this could be a nice play to that downside as well. Let's go over back to NQ. What we doing NQ? What it is? Okay, so we kind of came back to that level a little bit. Oh, actually, no. I'll take that back. I don't think we did. Yeah, that was my area. Pull back, and we was trying to bounce back up again. It looked like they're using the 200 on a 1 minute. 5 minute MACD is cross, Stokes cross. Maybe we don't make a higher high again. Maybe we do something like this. Very ugly, but something like that to the downside. Maybe. Now 59 seconds till this 5 minutes is over, and then we'll probably go back to the rest of these tickers. Go check out what's going on with Starbucks, GE Healthcare, and Expedia. I think Expedia was talking about how travel is in a slowdown. Listen, after the summer, everybody starts to come home, so it should be a slowdown. Should be, at least in theory. Hey VGO, don't do me like that. Gave everything back. I guess it's being powered by what's going on with NQ. All right, it looks like we're going to get ourselves a nice solid bounce here. Maybe it's something that they can build off of. Let's come back up to the 15 minute. It's still looking like a wide doji, kind of like what we did with the news. Very wide doji, indecisive. Let's just take a peek, make sure that there's no other news coming up. My FX book, where are you? My FX book, there it is. We have oil inventory. That's probably why we're bouncing right now. People are probably getting out of their shorts. They don't want no surprises on the oil inventory. We're getting that in 49 minutes. And then GDP growth rate for Japan. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be spicy. I think they're gonna have a little bit of an issue, which probably gonna make the dollar drop some more. But again, that's just speculation. Make sure you do your due diligence as you look at all that information. Uh, and then tomorrow we have retail sales, continuous jobless claim, and then someone's gonna open their mouth in the Fed, and got some auctions, more Fed yapping, Fed balance sheet. It'll be interesting if they say they dumped a lot of assets. That'll be crazy. I think the market will be like, oh wait, they dump it, so we need to dump too, right? So that's gonna be very, very. I'm sorry, dump debt, I should say. Um, and then Friday we got building permits and Michigan sentiment. Those are the two things that I think. So we're gonna have ourselves a nice push and probably something that goes out with a strong bang when it's all said and done. All right, let's go ahead and look at this again. Starbucks. I was trying to tell to my wife that it's a little spicy for me. I like what it did. I like the pop up. I wish I did get in that consolidation for Starbucks, but I, you know, I know what I did wrong, and I know where I can fix it. I kind of looked at Starbucks very futury, like a future start, and we was consolidating, but it gapped up, and that consolidation probably was a really good spot to get in, especially down in this area here, because we just had no volume whatsoever, and I had a feeling that this was an order block that we were sitting, especially when we look left, and this was an area that they just had a tough time. So I do think this is just a push up, a nice little catalyst, new CEO, blah blah blah, and all that good stuff to kind of get it up there, and then out of nowhere it just kind of dumps again. So I think there's gonna be some profit taken. So just be careful with that one. GE Healthcare. This one I kind of called out. I thought it was gonna go ahead and start to power up, but this one is a little rough around the edges. They did return money to their shareholders. If you don't know who GE is, they had to split apart for government legal issues and everything else. But they have GE Healthcare, GE Aerospace, and I think it's just General Electric itself. Uh, so just kind of take a peek at that, because I think this one does have an opportunity to continue to the upside. It's just an overgrown consolidation, especially that we're going into the healthcare cycle. So I do like this one. It's going to be on my watch list for a little bit. Expedia. Not saying you look like straight chaos, but I am a little apprehensive on this, even though I do have this on the bullish side. I was more curious on, is the earnings strong enough to make a golden cross, then take out this level, then we got ourselves a double bottom. So I'm looking for that type of action to happen. So I still have this on my list. It's starting to get ready to be on my pink list, so I can keep an eye on it. But right now, we're going to leave that one alone. All right, NQ. Let's go back over there because we're about to break down some more. So I'm going to have to adjust this line a little bit. And this is what I was kind of like pointing out with this 15-minute, with this 5-minute. It just feels like they were trying to make a quick little lower low. Maybe adjust this a little bit. Now it looks like this now. And then they're going to come back and check out the news level, which is down here, right at 19,000. Right at 19,000. Very, very interesting psychological price. So we'll see how that goes. Till then, we got ourselves about 27 seconds until this candle closes. And we're going to take our sweet time and make sure we get it right. So it's probably going to be somewhere around here. I wonder if it's going to come all the way down here. That'd be funny. We got 14 seconds. All right, that is our opening. Now this is going to be very interesting here, because it's like, now that we have our opening, does it break out on the bottom? Then we think it's bearish, then we kind of come down to this area, but then I have this uptrend. So could we just stop somewhere around here? A little bit of a bearish divergence. Was this the one, the catalyst to kind of play this to the downside? Very possible. If we were to dump, what would I be looking for? 200 moving average on the 4 hour? Nah. 18,911. Let's go with 18,911. 18,911. Maybe a 455 put. I don't have my cues up. Gotta get my cues up. So maybe a 455. 455 pute. All right. Let's get this going. I'm probably going to be around here. All right. Probably do market, save order. We'll be back there. And then for you over here, my other account. 455 pute. All right. That's that. Save that. All right. And then if I'm going to the upside, I really want to fill this fair value gap. We're talking about 9,500. Because we kind of finished inside of it. I really do think that is what they're looking for. So 19,500. So maybe 470 calls. 470, 468. If I want to be cheap, 470. I think the momentum is on my side, especially if we hold above 19,000. I know the Bears are going to need some friends, so they're going to go to a higher price. Yeah, you know what? Let's get fun. Oh, no, not that much. Maybe. Yeah, probably. All right, probably do that. Save that. Thinking 470 puts. I mean 470 calls. 470 calls. I'll just save that over there. So what I am looking for right now is that we have our 15-minute orb oil completely set, and I am looking for a break to the upside or the downside. We already know what happened with the news information. We got a couple of targets there. I will not be surprised we come back to the 200 moving average. I really that would be what I would kind of like to see, and then we probably just reverse, go up to the upside. I did get one of my alerts I've been toying with. This is one of my test ones, and it says to short it, but it is not looking cute right now. Not at all. Oh, you know what? I didn't even adjust my mic. Hold on. I don't know if y'all, if there was some audio issues, by all means, go ahead and put in the comments. Actually, you know what? Yes, Neo. Yes, it is going to be gym time. I can agree with you. Right? It's going to be gym time. I can actually agree with you for the first time today. You know, drive by there, because right next to there is a Smoothie King, and I could just grab, you know, a drink from Smoothie King. Ah, yeah, you thought you got me. Oh man, you know what? On my channel, I'm gonna you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to do a before after and just put it on my channel. How about that? How about that, Neo? How about that? And this time I am not trolling you. Trolling, as my daughter is asking me, it means the thing that you kind of do to mess with people, just to mess with it for your own personal benefit, irregardless is not a word, regardless of how they feel or anything, because it's all about you. So Yes, I'm done trolling for my own personal entertainment. He's like, sure. I'm serious. I'm actually dead serious. Like this is on recording. Like the whole internet has the record that I said I think it's time for gym time. I already went through what I wanted to do for a purge vegan cycle. Or at least the beginning stages of it. Oh, we might get a 5 minute close below. We got a nice little hammer on the 5 minute. Can this be it? Can this be it? You know, the only thing that sucks is that the MACD kind of looks like this, but this can carry some real weight. Oh, I got my first alert to start scaling out. That means it did hit a certain level. It's going to be a tough one, but you know, scared money don't make no money. We got to go ahead and take the trades that they present in front of us. I wish we could make up our trades. Actually, I want to lower my leverage a bit and then save the order. And boom, boom, save. Oh, don't you dare do that. Don't you dare. And then it hit the other target. Boom. All right, so now I want you to close below here. Now, we're so close to 950, 19,050. That could be an area that they're going to keep on retesting over and over to see if they can get new sellers in there. The 15-minute does look like this, so it looks like parties just started to the downside. So that's going to be very fun in itself. But what is the rule? The rule is we need the 5 minute to close below. It was. Listen, I'm a simple. I'm a simple man. I can't remember exactly what happened, but you know, this time it's about commitment, consistency, and I don't know. Yeah, add whatever word you want to add inside of the comment. I'm working on it. But yeah, so it could be an area because again, this is what our daily looks like. So this is going to feel like a counter trend trade. I'm just telling you this right now. But we are not in the greatest of spot on the MACD. I would rather a nice curl up, and you know, my oscillators are above here, but we could catch some momentum here. But I would love to see a divergence happen in here, if anything. But I don't see a divergence per se. If we squeeze this chart all the way over, not even a hidden bullish. It just, well, actually, very hidden bullish divergence. Because this low is here. I had to squeeze that chart a little bit harder than I expected. Yeah, we made a lot. Yeah, this is gonna be very. Yeah, you're not. All right, fair enough. That's all right. It's okay. It's all right, Neil. It's all good. It's all good. I just gotta prove it. That's all it is. I gotta prove it. You've been bamboozled too many times. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the party. Waiting for the 5 minute close below 19,042.50, and they said no, sir. Oh, I almost had too much leverage on my future side. Oh, they giving it one more push. They giving it one more push. Can it hold? We got 18 seconds. I really think they needed to retouch 19,000 before they actually can make any upside movement. Let me get ready to possibly execute this order. Oh yeah, we're executing this. Don't do that. Don't do the dance. Don't do the dance. We close below. Come on, baby. Give me the trade I need. Give me the trade I love. Yeah, they're toying around with it. And that's what I was a little afraid of because of the MACD is where I want it. I like that. But I don't like the stochastic. Ooh, there we go. Come on. You got this. Let's get to 19,000. Let's get ourselves a good bounce down there. You got it. You got it. Come on, baby. Still working on my 5 minute holds. You already know if you've been in my channel long enough. Being able to stay in the trade for a full 5 minutes has been very tricky for me, and I'm getting better. I think I am, and I'm just trying to keep the party going. This just did some funky stuff. Is that all you was gonna give back on a 5 minute? Let's see what this 1 hour looks like now. I'm still looking for that target at 19,000. Let's look at the 15 minute. We're almost there. Oh, I forgot to, my AVGO is getting beat up, but it's okay. It's all about accountability, folks. You gotta be truthful to yourself. The market does not, the numbers don't lie. Don't wide range this again. Don't you do that. We get to 19,000, then we could just dump, we could pop wherever you want to go to. Still trying to work its way downtown. I am kind of alright with where I am right now. It just sucks a bit. They're building a base before I could get to 19,000, which is being a bit annoying. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. 5 minute kind of looked like they were trying to put in a doji. Come on, test 19,000, baby. Test 19,000. You got like 16 points left. I hate when the market just like forcibly like holds it up and you know you're aiming for a target and if we could get this bottom out. take out this bottom. We're gonna touch that 19,000 with some umph. Come on, 19,000. Ah, jeez. Nope. No 19,000 this time. All right, let's go ahead and adjust ourselves accordingly and get ourselves out of that, because there is no purpose of us being there. Oops, forgot to fix that. All right, boom. Gave it a full 5 minutes, but this thing looks like it's gonna go ahead and tap the orb. All right, so a little bit of an L on that one. Win some, you lose some. Yeah, they chopping it. Good area for a good bounce. The MACD was going straight through. 15-minute party just started, going straight through, and they just did that. So technically, the way I had it set up, my orb was where my stop loss was. Yeah, they've been rough. They've been rough with it lately. I don't know. Actually, I don't think y'all care about my AVGO. So let me go ahead and get this out the way. Boom, boom. It just sucks. That sucks. Because that 15-minute Stochastic is pointing straight down, and that thing is going through. Let's see what the 1 hour looks like. Yeah. Still in the bullish state, but still. I'm just gonna wait and wait and wait. Part of me wants to play this up, but I feel like I know better. This is how you can get whiplash. Right now it's just time to just sit out and let the market dissect what it wants to do. We went to highs here. We should have went to lows. Now it looks like they're trying to build what could be a channel. And if it starts to turn out to how it looked like yesterday, we'll probably tap out at 10:15. So we got like ourselves 3 more 5-minute candles. We'll get it into nice little doji, possible reversal. If it closes above, we got ourselves a morning star. Let the chop live and just let them do their own thing. I do not have the energy chasing around these tickers. Kind of got me in both my accounts. Let's see how much so I got about 9 cents loss. Yeah. So 9 times, yeah, probably about $100-200. See, looking very, very morning star-ish right now, especially with the stochastic pointing up right now. That's why I said I wanted to play it up. But I just feel like we got an objective. We have something down here that they are looking for. Let me take one more peek over here. Yeah, I really think they're trying to see what they can do with 19,004-ish, somewhere around there. That's why I have the 19,000 as a level. But we play the charts that they give us. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on with oil while we wait for this. Yeah, I'm looking for this to be a little bit of a bounce inside of this order block. We'll see how that goes. If we could get one more trend happening here, come check it out at 11. Let's see, the oil inventory drops at what time? think it was 10:30. Yeah, 10:30. So we got like 30 minutes before that actually happens. Let's go to gold. Gold is in between the 250. We'll see what happens there. Let's come back over to NQ because NQ looks like it was doing something interesting. We might not be able to hold above the orb to go ahead and go right back through this way. And plus we got a lot of balanced candles here. Putting in a little bit of a lower high again. Oh my god, this is just so annoyingly choppy. See if I can find a quick scalp here. They said nope. I thought it was going to actually blow past, I should say, this level here down to the downside, but it looks like they're picking it up, or at least attempting to. All right, looks like they're holding it down there. Yeah, it's just annoying. I knew it was gonna be a mixed bag, and I had a feeling that was a possibility. I did not think that they would make it such a mixed bag that we can't even get a little bit of movement. Almost. Like we getting 5 minute candles that are like side by side by side, and we just came from this one with a massive move, and they retraced it all the way in here. That's how you can kind of like visualize chop. The 15 minute put in a fair value gap. That's why I'm a little bearish to get to that 19,000. I thought the bounce here would get us through there, but market's not letting it happen. They're not letting it happen. I think they're afraid if it gets to 19,000, it might fall right through. You know what? I think I know why I'm not getting that alert. We might have came back to the VWAP. Yeah, we're under the VWAP. That's the dance. And then now we go to 19,000. That's the level I was kind of looking for. Let's see, did we get all the way to it? 19. Oh man, those contracts probably printed at that point. Let me go check it out. That sucks. They danced it all the way up back up there. Let's see what it is. Eh, they were so far out the money. I probably would have broke even. That's how much they toyed with it. I really wanted to play it until we get to like the 150 EMA here. That was my real setup itself. We didn't hit a level, did we? No, we didn't hit no level. I don't think it's on a reverse yet. But we'll see. Maybe. Market can do whatever it wants to do. Are we building the base? Are we going to get down there? I'm looking forward to get back to my trend line around this area here. Try to do a quick scalp on this, but it's very choppy even here. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right, leave a runner. Nice little pop to the downside. All right, that kind of cleaned up the previous scalp that I had. Still down, but at least it cleaned up that scalp. Ugh. So I want to see us get. Did we get through here? No, we didn't get through here. I want to see us get inside an 18950. The bulls are trying to buy up the dip real hard. I think they're gonna have a little bit of a hard time. I think the true buyers are sitting here or sitting at the 50 EMA. Let me see those contracts now. Yeah, now that would have gave me my 20%. But it makes no sense for you to give all that money to the market just to kind of get that 20%. So you gotta be judicious on that. I'll find another trade. Probably later on in the afternoon where it's not so back and forth. Look at the 5 minute. Finally starting to really break out. Kind of bear flag breakout type of action. So I'm looking for probably 50% of the move. 50% of the move will bring us to this area. Probably get a little bit of a reset because we dropped so massively here. Trying to stop the bleeding. We'll probably tap out. Let's do 1020. 1020 we'll get out of here. I want to see what happens here. As the oil news is about to drop. Now where are you going? Go recapture that wick. We got it. We got to get to 19,000. New 5 minute candle. So my goal here, I got one runner that I'm considering. If I do get in, I may see a break of this level for another one, but I think I'm gonna just let the runner do its job and just watch this. So, oh, you know what? Let's do a paper. Let me put that on. because I do feel like we're getting some insane volatility now. I think the market really wants to dump. Let's go look at the dollar real quick. Yeah, we're powering up here. I think the market really wants to dump. And I do think that the real buyers are sitting over here. But some of the bulls are probably repositioning a little earlier. That's why it's very important that you're very elastic with your levels. They're really trying to lead my runner dry. I think they have themselves a bit of a problem trying to do that. Waiting for this 5 minute close. Got 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Let's see if this thing can actually take out that low. Oh. I thought it was going to just blast off that low. I was about to put a sell stop there. But looks like they hit the brakes. These are the brakes. They hit the brakes hard when they got to that level. Another push up. They're trying to turn this green. Let's see if it fails here. All right, does not fail. I guess they pushing it right back up. Coming back to that 19,000 to retest. I was not looking for them to do that now. I was looking for them to do that maybe when we touch this trend line. Touch here, come back here, find some support, and then take off. But yeah, this thing is doing its own thing. So that said, we're gonna go ahead and end it relatively here. Before I let y'all go, don't forget I do have my workshop that's coming up. It is on August 26th. The link will be in the description. Go ahead and get your tickets now. I appreciate everyone that likes, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Don't forget to share it to your friends. Yeah, today was a little bit of a rough day. A lot of consolidation. Probably find a better trade next time. Maybe incorporate something else. I've been toying with a couple other ideas. I'll let y'all know on the next one, which is tomorrow. Don't forget, we do this every Tuesday to Thursday, 9:15 to roughly 10:15, 10:30, depending on if we're making money or not. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.